Let's show you how to add your credentials on Expaat as a freelancer. You start by visiting app.expaat.co. When you're in, fill in your login details, click on login. When this is done, you provide us with the confirmation pin that was sent to your email address. When this is done, it will take you straight to your dashboard. Sign in successful. Then you proceed to click on settings, click on work profile, and then click on credentials. So you see that it's in two segments, education and credentials. So let's add credentials. Click on add credentials. So select education and fill in the fields that has been presented to you. Start by filling in your school or your university or wherever you got your education. Put in the location. Carefully go through to ensure that you fill in the right thing. When you've made your selection, you proceed to choose the city. Like I said, carefully go through the options so that you can be sure that you're putting in the right thing. When you've made your selection, you move ahead to the degree. Filling in all these details is very important, very essential when signing up as a talent on Expaat. Put in your duration, how long it took you to acquire this level of education. Carefully fill this in to avoid any errors. And like I said, this is very important. It's a very important step in your sign up as a freelancer. When carefully selected, go through to be sure it's correct, then click on add credentials. The dashboard will reload, and when it comes back, click on credentials. There you have it. It has been added to your dashboard. So let's add credentials. One has been added here already, but let's show you how to add another. Like I said, you can add as many credentials as possible, as long as you have them. So click on add credentials. This time around, select credentials and not education. Fill in the options provided to you. Start by filling out the certification name. What course did you get certified? What did you study? What skill? Fill it out. Make sure it is correct and error free. Then proceed to add the issuing organization. Where did you learn from? Is it Udemy? Is it Coursera? Is it Coursera? Add it. Then proceed to add the organization logo if you have access to it. You can select it from the files on your system. Then proceed to add the issue date. When was this credential awarded to you? If it has an expiry date, you can also proceed to include that as well. When this is done, add the credential ID if available. It will be on the certificate if available. Kindly pick it up from there. Add it. Go through what you have filled out. Ensure it is correct. Then click on add credentials. As usual, your dashboard will reload. By the time it pops back, it would have been updated with the information. Click on credentials. There you have it. It has been added. So you can add more credentials as much as you like, by clicking on add credentials. Click on credentials, then just repeat the process that we just did. Your work profile has been fully set up. Your portfolio, you've added a project, your employment details added, and credentials, all the details have been added. Like I mentioned, this is a step that should not be overlooked. Ensure that every detail of your work profile is filled.